All right, so today is a little bit of a treat. I am reacting to a job I did in about 2019. I was an Airman first class, and this was probably one of my more memorable jobs, mostly because I remember how hot it was and how heavy the casket was. Whatever it was made with, it had a lot of weight to it, and it was an extremely hard carry, lots of divots in the grass and everything. It was probably 100 yards, more or less around 100 yards, and lots of hills, lots of not potholes, but just it was a hilly countryside type ordeal. And you're marching, carrying over headstones and such. And this is in one of the older sections of Arlington that we don't really get to carry a whole lot. But I found this video a couple years ago, and I was so happy that I found it because, again, it was one of my more memorable jobs. And it was a little earlier in my honor guard career, probably a year and a half in. So let's get into this. So before I play the video, what you see in the front here, the front left, is the leader of the team. That is called NPB. And then you have fold to his left, and then you have mark, cross, dead cross. Then you have the carry, and then handoff. Handoff is the second most experience of the team, or basically just the other person commanding at the time. It doesn't always have to mean that they're the most experienced, but they will be calling commands as well, as we'll see later in this video. All right, so he's calling the team to attention. And then step, this is the behind the hearse sequence, okay? Very sharp, very good. So this is checking for the toe tag, making sure the casket is how it's supposed to be placed in the hearse, and then checking the flag, and then there will be a weight check to see how heavy the casket is. This is where I would communicate to the NPB, hey, it's a heavy box. I will also communicate to that to the rest of the team. Say, hey, we have to, give this a little more oomph to it. As you can see right there, second one in on the left there, he got to the wrong position. It's unfortunate. I mean, some people just lose their mind in the moment. It happens, but those are the things where we practice a lot in the squadron. Unfortunately, sometimes it bleeds through and you catch it on camera. And we would, if something happens in the squadron, we try and PT someone, multiple run-throughs, no excuse for it. You should be on top of your stuff. But, if you're a little newer, you're probably nervous and something like that happens. So this we guide over about 5 guide steps to the left, a hold. Right, so then we put it on the case on there. There wasn't any more video for that portion. So right here, we are at where we are going to take the casket off and begin our carry, okay? So we got the casket onto the caisson. We did some marching to the location where we'll take it off. The family follows, everybody follows. We have a whole funeral procession, going to the grave site. So there's a whole flight, platoon, if you will. There's a whole bunch of people. There's a band. So right here, I am in the back, and I called mark time, and then I'm going to give a couple more commands. We're going to go to ceremonial at ease, and then we'll snap back to attention and take the casket down.
Hurry up!
So right here, I took off what's called the beer pin, which keeps the casket in place on the caisson, put it down, and then we are getting the flag ready, making it look good, putting the straps down.
Hurry!
That command voice could be a little better.
Hurry!
I get back into position. Ready step, and a good clean cadence to it. So right here, I grab the handle to the casket, and then I grab the side to give it a good push off so we could get up under the casket there. Just to make sure it looks like it's just gliding across the air, and no dips or anything is happening. Just keep it up high. So once we have a clear path here to where we want to march down, we hold, we go down, get our position there, and then another step. 5 steps. And then a little crack in the voice there. So this was about 100 yards. It was down this hill. We kept going and going. It was rough terrain. And then we popped, went to the left, went a bit further. Almost twisted my ankle. Right here, we're pretty gassed out. It's a hot day, but it was a beautiful carry. I remember it fairly vividly. Beautiful casket. Like I said, rough terrain there. So keeping the casket level, we get the flag up, and we go to what's called canoe. It should look like a canoe going across. This one isn't that great. That looks pretty wonky there. That's a no-go for me. You got to practice keeping that thing good and tight there. And now we're setting our borders on the flag. Family is getting into position here. And then once you are set, you bring your thumbs together. There's a pop, pop, slide. Pop, pop, slide. Pop, pop, and step back. And I noticed this recently, rewatching this. He did a pop, then he like flips, and then pops out. I love little bits of flair when it comes to these things. Man, that looks really good. And we're at a good tabletop there. A little bit high at the end where I'm at, but how you adjust for something like that is your thumbs will be like this. This is neutral. You're looking at the person across from you. And then if you notice that the flag is down, up, whatever's going on, if you need to tighten the flag, it's this, or hey, this side needs to go up or down. That's how you communicate on the flag. Obviously, you're not talking, and nobody's gonna notice it. You're using your thumbs very discreetly. But yeah, that was a hot day. It was a beautiful flag fold that we had. Very heavy box. Some of them are made very, very heavily. And yeah, the pictures done on that job was really beautiful. But I found this somewhere on YouTube a couple of years ago. I would give them credit, but I don't remember where it was. So I wanted to react to it. This was one of the older sections, and boy, what a good memory to have. Lots of time, blood, sweat, and tears went into it, getting strong to be a body bearer. And I'm forever grateful to be a part of that unit. If you have any questions on what it's like to be a part of something like this, please comment, and I will try and respond and just let you know what it's like. Otherwise, that's it. And until next time, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.